Okay. Let's see if this one can be done with. Alright, let's see how it goes with this one. We'll just see how we go. 300 that way, 300 this way. Oops. Now let's see how we go. Whoops, no, Konica. We don't want that. Fuck ya. Stupid. This user interface is pathetic. You just keep bumping things and scrolling around. It's just so annoying. It's just so not useful, not practical. I wonder what colour we're going to use. We're going magenta. Yeah, I just don't like the way Konica Minolta do things these days. It's all about money, and you can tell everything just reeks of evil capitalism. And capitalism is evil, by the way. There's no such thing as capitalism light or capitalism fair. It's all shit. We've got to go for socialism, but we still don't get rid of the money. Don't worry, we're not talking communism here. We're talking fairness. We're talking fairness to the workers who put these machines together, and basically fairness, and basically we've got to be eco-friendly. So we put the people and the environment before profit. That's how we do it. We're not going to lose anything by doing it. Don't be fucking afraid. It's not going to bite. If anything, capitalism bites. People die of hunger and thirst because of this evil, shitty thing called capitalism. So fuck off capitalism. Fuck off the people who run Konica Minolta. You can all fuck yourselves, bitches. You're not going to fucking... I'm going to fucking have the last fucking laugh, bitches. You'll soon find out. Once this shit goes viral on YouTube, there won't be no stopping me. People will get to see just how rubbish Konica Minolta really is. Now that looks interesting, but it looks shithouse. A little section of this maybe would look good. So maybe we can just take a section out of that. But basically Konica Minolta is shit. They just know how to make money, and I didn't want to replace my old C353 with this. But I had to, because the spare parts were no longer guaranteed on that. So I had to fucking fork out, have a bank loan, do a bank loan, which is something I wouldn't ordinarily do. But I had to do it because it was either that or not have a working equipment, not have a working machine. So I had to do it. It's just one of those things I just had to do. And it's not good because I'm not rich. It would have been nice if I could have got my old C353 fixed. And see that? That's one of the things. It's easy to lose control of how this moves. This thing just scrolls too easily. It's too fucking difficult to control. So I'm wondering if we're gonna keep it on. If we're going to choose yellow or red. We're going with yellow. Let's see how we can make this thing behave. Make it do some interesting shit. Actually, we've got to just check our other settings. See what I mean? This user interface is hard to control. Sometimes it just goes out of control. It's just so silly the way they've made it. And they still don't give us any new features to play with. So they're fucking ripping us off, the bitches. I mean, there's just nothing new. There's nothing exciting, you know. Same with every other brand as well. There's nothing new or exciting except to change the shape of it, change the user shape, the way the user interface works, but it doesn't give us any different features or anything exciting to have. So I'm not happy with Konica Minolta and the way they do things. They just don't know anything about how to make a good design. Now that looks quite nice with the yellow as well as the magenta. So I'm thinking now I'm just wondering if we're going to remake that or whatever. We'll soon find out what we're going to do with this, but basically, Conica and Alden just don't know anything about anything, making anything new and exciting anymore. All the people that wanted to make a difference were all gone. All the toner heads are gone. The people who loved photocopiers and wanted to make them better in the early 90s are now all but gone, and just assholes remain. Fucking assholes, bitches and shitheads, worthless bitches. There's nothing new anymore. Nothing new, folks. Nothing new. There is nothing new about what is happening in the industry. So I'm wondering if we're just going to switch that off. Going to get rid of the, get rid of the yellow, and we're just going to switch that off. And we're going to do some tweaking here and there. So let's see how we go with that. Alright, let's see how it looks. But, you know, Konica Minolta can't do anything new. They just make things... The only thing new they make is they make the spare parts in their new machines incompatible with their old machines. Everything has to fucking serve the gods of money. Capitalism. Dickhead shitism, I should call it. Dickhead shitism is another word, is a good term for capitalism. Dickhead shitism. I don't care how insulting you find me. I don't care, Conica. You can go fuck yourselves. You can all go fuck yourselves, bitches. You fucking want to make money and not care about the environment or care about the people? Well, you can go fuck yourselves, cunts. You can go fuck yourselves. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. I don't care about anything you do. I just fucking want to have a better life in this world. I want this world to be fair for everyone, not just for the rich and the famous, or the rich and whoever else there is. Bitches. You know something, folks? Rich rhymes with bitch. Maybe there is a correlation after all. You just remember the word rich rhymes with bitch. And there are some good rich people out there, but they are the minority. It is the fucking majority that I'm talking about, because there's so many of them, and they just fuck everything up. Our planet is in grave danger of overheating because of these bitches and their CO2. They just don't care anymore. They don't care. They don't care. I mean, as long as they can afford air conditioning for themselves. Look, I can't even afford air conditioning, bitches. I can't afford it because the electricity company's become a greedy bunch of pigs. They can all go sit on this and gyrate. Thank you for not allowing me to afford air conditioning or heating. Thank you for nothing, bitches. Nothing. Capitalism does not work for the less well-to-do. It's against us. It's killer. I can't heat and cool my unit because of capitalism. Because of capitalism. So I fucking hate it. I don't want to freeze in winter, and I don't want to boil in summer. But I have no choice because I'm not rich. I'm not even middle class. I am probably the bottom 0.5% of Australia's population. I suck, according to the fucking rich. Well, they can go sit on this and gyrate. Go fuck yourselves, bitches. Get lost.